This is your and Zihan's letter of divorce.
You're asking for it.
Your innate sword bone now belongs to me.
I'll tear you to pieces.
I am the true future sect master of Tianjian sect. Now die in peace, trash. Trash.
I can't die. Mo Yuan's dead. I must repay. I, Yi Chen, will not die. Sword bone. I've been reborn. Mo Yuan, Mo Xiong, I will kill you both.
Senior brother Mo ordered us to find Yi Chen's corpse, then chop it up and feed it to the sword goo. His sword bone was crippled and he was thrown into this godforsaken place. He must be dust by now.
Perfect timing. Interest delivered right to my doorstep. Why not take it?
If we bring back Yi Chen's head, eldest senior brother will surely reward us with high-grade spirit stones. I heard that kid once surpassed eldest senior brother. But now, hasn't he ended up with 10,000 swords piercing his heart? He's long been a ghost under the sword. You're Yi Chen. You're not dead.
You want my head? Then you'll have to ask my sword first.
My natal sword, what did you do to us? Mercy, senior brother Yi, mercy. We were all ordered by eldest senior brother.
Anyone who touches my people must die. What is Mo Yuan doing now?
Eldest senior brother spread rumors that you betrayed the sect. He's going to get engaged to senior sister Luo next month.
Mo Yuan, you're asking for it. It's an ambush arranged by Mo Yuan.
Chen Ge, I knew you weren't dead. Senior sister Luo would rather die than get engaged to Mo Yuan. She's already been confined to Qingyin Bamboo residence. Only senior sister and I in the whole sect. Don't believe the rumors of your betrayal. This is a high-grade healing pill I stole.
Got it.
Search quickly. Catch Yi Chen and get a reward of 100 high-grade spirit stones. Isn't that Yi Chen, the traitorous good-for-nothing? Perfect. I'll catch you and claim the reward.
Chen Ge, there are too many of them.
Near Foundation Establishment Rogue Cultivator. Dares to block me?
Noisy.
My arm.
This is just the first installment.
My grandfather is the Grand Elder. You're dead.
First, I'll go to Kanglin Market to buy pills to save Zihan. Tianjin sect owes me. I'll get back every single bit, principal and interest.
Old man, this sword manual is mine now.
But this is my family heirloom.
Dare to resist? Grand Elder Mo Xiong has my back. What's wrong with my sword?
Trying to steal. You're asking for it. Give it back. And compensate with spirit coins.
I was wrong. Please spare me.
Dare to bully rogue cultivators again? I'll cripple your cultivation.
It's Yichun. Quickly, report it. Yichun is alive. He's in Kanglin Market.
Who's there?
Brother Mo. Yichun is alive. Impossible. He was clearly thrown into the sword tomb. Damn this rejection. Yichun must die. The entire sect is on high alert. Find him alive, or bring back his corpse. Anyone harboring him will be punished equally.
Yes.
The guard is so tight. How do I get in?
Xiaogua.
Senior Sister Luo. Chan Ge, he's not dead.
I knew it. He wouldn't die. I always believed he wouldn't betray the sect. And he wouldn't just be gone like that. Take this life-extending pill to him. Avoid the patrolling disciples on your way. Make sure not to expose your whereabouts. You must deliver it to him personally.
Don't worry, Senior Sister. I'll deliver it even if it costs me my life.
Colluding with Yichun? I'll report this to eldest senior brother right away. Eldest senior brother, we found him. Yichun is not dead. He's in contact with Luo Zihan. Good. He finally dares to show his face. Grandpa, this is a perfect opportunity to get rid of Yichun. We'll use Luo Zihan as bait.
Issue the order. 3 days from now, at the martial arts arena. Under the charge of colluding with a traitor. We will cripple Luo Zihan's cultivation. That will lure Yichun into our trap.
Your disciple obeys.
Chan Ge. Mo Yuan is going to cripple Senior Sister Luo's cultivation at the martial arts arena.
Even if it's a mountain of blades and a sea of fire. I must go save her.
Chan Ge. Look at this sword.
3 days from now. Let's go to the martial arts arena.
Yi Chun betrayed the sect and fled. Luo Zihan conspired with the traitor. If Yi Chun doesn't appear within 3 incense sticks time, her spirit root will be crippled immediately.
I'm here. Release her.
My sword is out of control. This is the 10,000 sword submitting omen.
You're still alive. Today, I'll make sure you die here for good. Yi Chun, a traitor who defied the sect. Whoever captures him will be rewarded with 1,000 high-grade spirit stones and entry to the inner core disciples.
A 1,000 spirit stones. You stole my sword bone. And you think these paltry rewards can buy my life?
You found out after all. Your innate sword bone is mine now. Your innate sword bone has already been mine.
Yi Chun, take this.
Give me back what's mine.
It's a rejection reaction.
Eldest senior brother's sword bone isn't his own.
Chan Ge. I'm fine.
It's Qingxian sect's bone-eating needle. If it's not removed within 3 hours, your soul will scatter.
You're asking for it.
Yi Chen, the traitor. You harmed Tianjian sect's eldest senior brother. And you dare to commit murder in the martial arts arena? Today, I will deliver justice. Hand over the sword god's legacy, or none of you are leaving.
The front gate is sealed. The secret path in the back mountain leads down. First, we need to find a place to cure Xiaogua.
All right, let's retreat.
The poison has entered her vital organs. She won't last half an hour.
Yi Chen, hand over the Sword God's legacy, and I'll let you go.
$10,000 swords submitted.
You dare touch my sword? A mere Foundation establishment brat. Daring to show off in front of me? You're asking for it. Die.
Form a sword wall. Block.
The next strike will send you to hell. Boy, you can't escape today.
Don't be afraid. I have a plan. Explode.
You scoundrel! How dare you play dirty?
Careful.
Chase them.
It truly is the Sword God's legacy.
It's Lu Tsong's Qingshen poison.
I have a sect secret antidote pill.
I'm not dead.
These are the proofs I've collected for half a year.
Mo Yuan dug out Yi Chen's sword bone, thrown into the sword tomb.
Mo Yuan, I'll make you pay in blood. Who's there? Come out. Get out here.
Yi Chen, I need to talk to you.
Sect Master Su is also with Mo Xiong.
These are the sect's spirit medicines Mo Xiong has been stealing for the past 3 years. All for Mo Yuan to treat his sword bone rejection.
Empty words. Why should I believe you?
You have the ability of 10,000 swords submitting. You can check my soul. If I have ill intentions, you can directly destroy my natal sword.
The natal sword is bound to the soul. Destroying the sword is equivalent to destroying him, his hundreds of years of cultivation, or even his life. He went this far.
Search carefully. That traitor Yi Chen must be hiding nearby. Find him and kill him on sight.
You led the way.
Search. Sect Master Su, what are you doing here?
This is my designated seclusion area. No unauthorized personnel are allowed.
Su Xianqing, don't try to use your Sect Master status to pressure me. Are you intentionally harboring the traitor Yi Chen?
Humph. Grand Elder, when you speak, you need evidence. The case of Yi Chen's treason is still undecided. You keep calling him a traitor. Are you trying to overstep the sect master and privately condemn him? Get out, or you'll be treated as trespassing on forbidden grounds. You'll be expelled from the sect.
Let's go.
Yi Chen, are you about to break through to the Golden Core stage?
Su Xianqing is clearly protecting Yi Chen.
What is he planning?
The Grand Sect ceremony is in 10 days. He wants to expose the evidence and clear Yi Chen's name. Let's make the first move. Arrange for our dead warriors to infiltrate the ceremony's guard team. As long as Yi Chen dares to show up, kill him on the spot. Afterward, pin the murder on Su Xianqing. Say he colluded with the traitor Yi Chen, and we caught him in the act and killed him. This way, we can also get rid of this annoying sect master.
Grandpa, this plan is brilliant. This is the soul-severing sword I just refined. It's laced with the venom of the 1,000-year soul-severing herb. Even if it just scrapes Yi Chen's skin, his soul will be annihilated. Even with the sword god's legacy, it won't save his life. They're really going to play dirty.
Keep a close eye on Mo Xiong and his grandson's movements. If there's any news, report it immediately to the hiding place near the sword tomb.
Don't worry, Xiaogua. I'll do it.
Just one last step. The golden core will be perfected.
It's bad. Mo Yuan plans to kill you at the ceremony.
The golden core is complete. Time to settle the score.
Tomorrow, if you see Yi Chen, kill him without mercy.
Yes. Tomorrow will be Yi Chen's death day.
This person. Why do I feel an inexplicable pressure from him?
The sect grand competition officially begins. Participating disciples, please come forward in order. To draw your dual numbers.
An outer disciple dares to seek death? Surrender and get lost, lest you dirty my sword.
Make your move.
You. Who are you?
An outer disciple? Yi Chen.
Where did this Yi Chen come from? Exactly. He defeated him in one move. That's incredible. Defeated in one move.
How terrifying.
Yes.
An unknown rogue cultivator. How dare you cause trouble in my Zhongshuan realm? Today, I'll break your bones.
Are you done talking? Do it.
Yi Chen. It's actually you. This person is cheating. There's something wrong with his sword. I demand a body search. You lose this match. These high-grade spirit stones are yours.
Who's cheating? Who?
What? It's actually like this? This is too much.
Yi Chen's qualification is valid. The match continues.
Make sure to personally deliver it to Yi Chen.
MM. Chen Ge, drink some water.
MM.
Yi Chen. You're actually still alive. Yi Chen. Since you're back, why hide your face?
Mo Yuan. 3 years no see. Still doing well.
A traitorous remnant. How dare you show up at the sect grand competition? Where is the enforcement team? Seize them.
Anyone who dares to make a move, come at me.
Yi Chen, you brought this upon me. Today you die.
Mo Yuan. You colluded with an outside sect, framing fellow disciples. Today is your doomsday.
Audacious wretch. How dare you slander the young sect master? Enforcement team, heed my order. Seal all exits of the martial arts arena. Seize both Yi Chen and Luo Zihan.
We can't stay here.
Let's go.
Yi Chen, you won't escape. Hand over the sword god's legacy, and I might spare your corpse.
Enough talk. Want the legacy? Come and get it yourself. Get your dirty hands off me.
My hand. Yi Chen. I'll kill you.
Emotion. Stop. The grand competition is suspended. Yi Chen's matter needs to be re-evaluated.
Su Xianqing. Yi Chen is a traitor and a remnant. The evidence is conclusive. Are you still going to shield him?
Evidence. Are you referring to those flimsy fake proofs? Today, in front of the entire sect, I will retry this case.
Oh my God. The sect master is wearing the white gold prayer robe, only worn for the heaven worship and succession ceremony.
After all, we're retrying a wrongful case from 3 years ago. It concerns the sect's reputation. It must be handled with the utmost solemnity.
Today's public trial, concerning Tianjian sect's century-old reputation and its orthodox lineage, will be conducted with the utmost solemnity to deliver justice to the victim and bring clarity to the entire sect. This is proof of Mo Xiong's embezzlement of sect resources over the years.
We can testify.
So Mo Yuan was the real traitor.
We were all deceived by him. The Grand Elder was so corrupt.
It's outrageous. So what if the evidence is conclusive?
Yi Chen trespassed into the sect and injured disciples during the competition. By sect rules, he should be executed. And he colluded with outsiders. The truth about Mo Xiong, Mo Yuan, and Yi Chen's case has been revealed.
You framed fellow disciples, embezzled sect resources, and abused your power. For these multiple crimes, your cultivation is hereby abolished. You are expelled from Tianjian sect, and shall never be reinstated. Trying to run?
Trying to run. First, give back what you owe me.
You want to cripple my cultivation? Dream on. Even if I die, I'll drag you all down with me. Go, all of you, and accompany my grandson in death.
No, he's going to self-destruct. Retreat quickly.
$10,000 sword shield. Rise.
What?
Mo Yuan. Where do you think you're going?
Yi Chen, I was wrong. My grandfather misled me. Please, spare my life.
Still so deluded, even at death's door.
Yi Chen, do you think you've won? I'm telling you, You can't win. You'll never win.
That's a summoning talisman. Mo Yuan, quickly throw away that forbidden talisman. You'll destroy the entire Tianjin sect.
That's right. This is a forbidden art I obtained from an ancient ruin. Since I'm going to die, I'll make the entire sword tomb perish with me and bring chaos to the entire Tianjin sect. Such heavy, malevolent energy. The Tianjin sect actually sealed such an ancient evil.
The malevolent energy is invading our bodies. Quickly circulate your energy to resist.
The sword tomb. Something's happened at the sword tomb.
Yi Chen, that's the aura of an ancient evil sword.
Not just one, but many. Mo Yuan, that madman, he broke the seal. Zihan, take this. If I don't return, guard Tianjin sect for me.
What nonsense are you talking about? You must come back.
All swords in the sword tomb. Hear my command. Ancient evil sword. Return to your rightful place.
You are the ancient sword god.
Mo Yuan, you betrayed your fellow disciples, harmed loyalists, colluded with outsiders, and unleashed forbidden arts. Your crimes are unforgivable. In the name of Tianjin sect's chief disciple, I sentence you. Your cultivation shall be abolished. You shall be imprisoned in the sword tomb, never to emerge.
Welcome back, sword god.
Sect Master Su, what an imposing display. A traitorous remnant. Is whitewashed with a few words? And even a sword god? Ridiculous.
Sect Master Lu, this is an internal affair of my Tianjin sect. When is it your turn to interfere?
Internal affair? Yi Chen injured my chief disciple Lin Yu of Qingxian sect during the grand competition. This debt. You call this internal affairs?
Lin Yu lost in a fair competition. He just wasn't good enough. Sect Master Lu wants to stand up for him? Is he trying to tell the world that Qingxian sect can't handle losing?
Sharp-tongued. Yi Chen, you colluded with Mo Xiong's remnants, stole the ancient sword god's legacy, and harmed fellow disciples. Today, I shall administer justice on behalf of heaven.
Lu Tsang, you dare make a move in the great hall of my Tianjin sect? Are you saying my Tianjin sect has no one?
Sect Master Su. This is a joint order from the Cultivation Realm Alliance. Yi Chen's matter has alarmed the entire Tsunchuan realm. All sects have jointly requested a public trial. Don't even think about covering it up.
What do you want?
Simple. 3 days from now, we will hold the Tsunchuan discussion at Tsunchuan Peak. All sects will jointly try Yi Chen. If he is truly innocent, he shall be cleared. If his guilt is proven, he will be dealt with according to the rules of the cultivation realm.
Yi Chen, this is a trap. Lu Tsang must have allied with Mo Xiong's remaining forces to target you at the Tsongshuan Dao debate.
All right. 3 days from now, at the peak of Tsongshuan Peak, I, Yi Chen, will meet you there.
Yi Chen, you've got guts. See you in 3 days.
Yi Chen, you're too impulsive. The Tsongshuan Dao debate is a grand event hosted by various sects. If Lu Tsang attacks you there,
Sect Master Su, if I don't accept, he'll have a legitimate excuse to punish the Tianjin sect. Instead of passively taking blows, it's better to face him head-on.
Fellow cultivators, today's Tsunchuan Dao debate is solely to put one person on trial. Yi Chen, the traitor of Tianjin sect. He stole the ancient sword god's legacy and harmed his fellow disciples. Mo Yuan. Mo Xiong. Their crimes are heinous. Fake. These are all fake.
Fake. Then are these. Also fake.
Sect Master Lu. This seal, why is it in your hands?
This is a frame-up. Yi Chen, you're slandering me. Yi Chen, you're asking for death. My natal sword.
Young Master Ye's swordsmanship is divine. We were misled by Lutsong before. We almost made a grave mistake. We beg your forgiveness, young master.
Lutsong forged a joint order, colluded with Mo Xiong, and framed Yi Chen. The evidence is conclusive. From today onwards, he shall be cast out by the cultivation world. Yi Chen, I mistakenly trusted villains before. I almost let you suffer an injustice. From today onwards, the position of Tianjin Sect Master,
Sect Master Su, let's not dwell on the past. I only have one request.
Speak.
The rules of Tianjin Sect. It's time they changed. Resources shouldn't belong only to a few. The Sword Dao legacy should be open to all disciples.
All right, I promise you.
Chen Ge. So this is the sword tomb.
Indeed. I promise to show you the true Sword Dao legacy.
Chen Ge. These swords seem to be welcoming you.
They're not welcoming me. They're welcoming the Sword God's legacy.
Chen Ge has broken through again. Now who dares to bully us?
Only one step left. To becoming the Sword God.
Though the Master is crippled, as long as we retrieve the ancient evil sword from the depths of the sword tomb, we can turn the tables. But that Yi Chen is too strong.
I already crippled Mo Yuan, and you still dare to stir up trouble?
Young Master Yi, please spare us. We were forced. Mo Yuan's grandfather, Mo Xiong, left a letter before his death, telling us to release the ancient evil sword from the sword tomb after he died.
The ancient evil sword again?
Where's the letter? This is Mo Xiong's personal letter. There's a seal hidden deep within the sword tomb. Its location and method of breaking it are all recorded here. Furthermore, there's a demonic sword demon sealed for 1,000 years by the ancient sword god himself. No wonder Mo Yuan was so crazy before he died. He knew all along that this was sealed beneath the sword tomb.
Yi Chen, what should we do?
First, let's return to the Lingxiao Hall. Tell Sect Master Su. Then, I'll go to the deepest part of the sword tomb to reinforce the seal.
Yi Chen, This seal formation is about to fail. Can you fix it?
Yes, but it will take time, and it requires the full power of the Sword God's legacy. Zihan, protect me while I do this.
Don't worry.
Yichin, didn't expect this, did you? The Mo family isn't defeated yet.
Mo Ming, you're asking for it.
Yichin, prepare to die.
Don't you dare touch Chunga.
$10,000 swords submitting.
Yichin, you really can't move. Today is your death day. How is this possible?
Yichin,
Are you alright?
I'm fine. The seal is complete.
Yichin, you saved the entire Zhongshuan realm.
Chunga. My sword is broken.
When we get back, I'll personally forge you a new one, 100 times better than this.
Really? It's a deal.
Yichin of the Zhongshuan realm. The merit participates in creation. Virtue matches heaven and earth. The ninefold lightning tribulation has arrived. Pass it, and you ascend to the immortal realm. Fail it, and your body and spirit will be destroyed.
This isn't an ordinary ascension tribulation. This is the ancient sword god tribulation.
Ninefold lightning tribulation. I'll take it on.
Yichin.
Wait for me to return.
$10,000 swords, come.
The ninefold lightning tribulation is over, Yichin. You are now the true sword god of the Zhongshuan realm. When you ascend, is for you to decide.
Congratulations on the sword god's return.
Sect Master Su, I don't need the position of Sect Master, but I have one wish. To abolish the unjust rules of the Tianjin sect, so that every disciple, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to receive the best cultivation resources.
From now on, the Tianjin sect will break the monopoly on resources. Ancient cultivation techniques and high-level sword chi will be open to all sword cultivators in the realm.
Yi Chen, are you truly deciding not to ascend for now?
The matters of the Tsongshuan realm are not yet fully settled, though the seal under the sword tomb has been reinforced. The sword demon's threat remains, and there are still remnants of the Qingxian sect. Though Lu Tsong has fallen, there might be someone behind him.
No matter where you go, I'll follow.
This is the core cultivation method of the sword god's legacy. I want to cultivate it with you.
This is the sword god's legacy. You're willing to share it with me?
Only by combining our swords can we unleash the greatest power. Zihan, how about we ascend to the immortal realm together?
Okay.
Lu Tsong, you disappoint me greatly.
My lord, Yi Chen is too strong.
Though Yi Chen is strong, he is not invincible. I found out that. The sword demon sealed under the sword tomb and Yi Chen's sword god's legacy are two sides of the same coin. If we can lure out the sword demon, Yi Chen will surely be defeated.
But the seal has been reinforced. How can we lure it out?
Though the seal is reinforced, Yi Chen's sword god's legacy is the key. As long as he actively draws upon the power of his legacy in battle, the sword demon will awaken. And the one who can make Yi Chen fight with all his might is. You are still useful. Yi Chen. The ancient sword god personally sealed his other half back then. Now that you've inherited his legacy, you must also inherit his destiny.
Yi Chen, come out and die. Yi Chen, come out and die.
Lu Tsong, wasn't he crippled?
His aura is wrong. He has demonic energy.
Lu Tsong, you've been possessed by a demon. It's not too late to stop.
Demon? I am the demon. Yi Chen, you ruined everything for me. Today, you'll pay with your blood.
This power, it's not yours. Who is behind you? At this rate, he'll explode and die. Someone is using him as a pawn to lure me out.
Yi Chen, make your move. As long as you use the sword god's legacy, with its full power, the sword demon will be awakened.
So that's it. You, hiding in the shadows. You've miscalculated.
Yi Chen, you finally came. Too bad. It's too late.
You're from the demon realm?
The demon realm? No. I am the sword demon servant. 1,000 years ago, the ancient sword god sealed away his other half, the sword demon. Now, it's time for the sword demon to return.
finally free.
Master, you are finally awake.
You dare call me master? You're the one who inherited my other half's power. Interesting.
You are the sword demon, sealed by the ancient sword god?
Sealed? That old fool merely imprisoned me. He is the sword god's divinity. I am his devilishness. He was obsessed with becoming an immortal, so he left me here, suppressed for 1,000 years. Now, I can finally reclaim everything that belongs to me, including the legacy within me. Is that all you've got? That old fool's legacy is wasted on you.
Yi-Chin, I'm coming to help you.
Twin swords merge. Interesting.
Zihan,
I'm fine. Yi-Chin, only if we fight together. Do we stand a chance?
You two mere ants. Dare to challenge me?
Yi-Chin, let's go. Let's fight together.
No.
I won't give you another chance. 10,000 swords returning to the origin.
Yi-Chin,
I'm fine. Just overexerted. Let's go. Let's return to Tianjin sect.
Changge, you scared me to death.
There. See, I'm fine.
Yi Chen, you've saved the Zhongshuan realm once again. On behalf of the Tianjin sect, and all cultivators of Zhongshuan, I thank you.
Yichen of Zhongshuan Realm. For slaying the sword demon, your merits are complete. Ascend to the immortal realm immediately. Do not delay.
Go now. I will wait for you.
No. We'll go together.
What?
The Heavenly Tao only said I should ascend. It didn't say I couldn't bring someone. Besides, the power of the twin swords unison can only be unleashed by two people. Heavenly Tao, I wish to bring my Tao companion, Luo Zihan, to ascend with me. Is that permissible?
Twin swords unison. Merit perfected. Granted.
Changge. I want to go too.
Xiaogua, you're still too young. Your cultivation isn't enough yet. The immortal realm is too dangerous. I can't take you there. But if you cultivate diligently and become strong enough one day, I'll come for you. Okay. Sect Master Su. This is the complete Sword God's legacy cultivation method. Leave it to the Tianjin sect. I hope you can use it to cultivate more outstanding disciples.
Don't worry. Yichen, Tianjin sect will never let you down.
This departure means we may never meet again. To everyone in Zhongshuan Realm, farewell for now.
Xiaogua, guard the Tianjin sect for us.
Farewell, Sword God.
Senior brother Zhao, I found this outside the sword tomb.
Changge.
More ascended from the lower realms. Look at how they're dressed.
Which backwater did they ascend from? Yi Chun from Zhongshuan Realm.
Zhongshuan realm? Never heard of it. There are so many wastes ascending from the 3,000 minor worlds every year. Out of 10, less than 3. Make it out of the ascension pool alive.
Yichen, their cultivation isn't low.
By the rules, ascenders must undergo body tempering in the ascension pool to wash away the impurities of the lower realm before they can step into the immortal realm.
Get in.
This pool water doesn't feel right. It's supposed to be like this. The ascension pool automatically adjusts the tempering intensity.
According to the inherent bones of the person entering it. The weaker your inherent bones, the harder it is to endure. Are you scared?
I'll go with you.
No, this isn't body tempering.
It's stripping my sword bone. An immortal artifact. How can an ascender from the lower realm have an immortal artifact?
Zihan, put away your sword.
In your lower realm, you might have been a top-tier expert, but in the immortal realm, you're not even the lowest level Earth Sword Master. If you don't want to die, then obediently temper your body.
This pool isn't tempering my body. So, you intend to cripple the innate bones of ascenders.
Nonsense. You're quite perceptive. Exactly. The ascension pool tempering your body is a lie. Crippling your bones is the truth. The immortal realm doesn't need too many ascenders. Those with mediocre talent should be crippled early, to avoid wasting immortal spiritual energy.
This is your immortal realm?
Immortal realm? Immortal realm? It's no longer what your stories describe. In the 9 heavens, the 5 emperors reign supreme. Ascenders from the 3,000 small worlds either obediently become bottom-tier ants or die.
Zihan, can you still hold on? Can you still hold on?
Yes.
Good.
This aura? It's a sword seal. He's a Sword Dao successor.
I don't recognize your rules.
Whether you recognize them or not is not up to you. Stop. The Ascension Pool's anomaly has been captured by the Sword Domain Surveillance Mirror. The Ascension Pool's anomaly has been captured by the Sword Domain Surveillance Mirror. Bring that Ascender back to the Sword Domain.
Yes. Envoy, sir. You're lucky. The Sword Domain wants to see you.
The Sword Domain.
All sword cultivators in the Immortal Realm's 9 heavens are under the Sword Domain's jurisdiction. Come with me.
Yi-Chen, the Immortal Realm is not what we imagined.
No matter what it becomes, we'll face it together.
Ascendants from Zhongshuan Realm, state your names.
Yi-Chen.
She is.
My wife, Luo Zihan. We cultivate the Sword Dao together.
The Celestial Mirror shows that the bone tempering array in the Ascension Pool had no effect on you. You carry the aura of an ancient sword seal.
Sword Seal?
It's the legacy mark of the ancient sword god. Before each sword god fell, they would condense their lifelong cultivation into a sword seal, passing it to their successor. The sword scar on your left eyebrow is where the sword seal resides.
The Immortal Guide knows about the Sword God?
Who in the Immortal Realm doesn't? Among the 5 Emperor Lords who once governed the 9 heavens, the Sword God ranked first. Later he was ambushed and killed by the other 4 Emperor Lords. The Sword Seal's whereabouts became unknown. Now 8,000 years have passed.
Why did the 4 Emperor Lords ambush the Sword God?
That's not something you should be asking right now. Your cultivation is at the lowest level in the Immortal Realm, an Earth Sword Master. But the Sword Realm fragment within you is quite rare.
Sword Realm Fragment?
When the Sword God fell, he shattered his natal Sword Realm. The fragments scattered across various realms. For you to cultivate the Sword Seal in the lower realm, you must have integrated a fragment. This item is enough to make even Grand Sword Masters in the Immortal Realm envious. Yi-Chen, I advise you.
Please speak.
In the Sword Domain, do not easily expose your Sword Seal. The forces that ambushed the Sword God back then, it's still deeply rooted in the Immortal Realm today. The stronger your talent, the faster you die.
So I must conceal my edge.
It's not about concealing your edge, it's about staying alive.
Thank you for the guidance, Envoy. But Yi-Chen doesn't like to hide his actions.
Just like the previous Sword God said the same thing 8,000 years ago. This young lady's sword heart is quite remarkable.
You flatter me, Envoy.
Envoy. I'd like to know the current power structure of the Immortal Realm.
All right. The Immortal Realm is divided into 9 heavens. We are in the first heaven, the Sword Domain. Above it are the Dan Domain, Zhen Domain, Qi Domain, in order, followed by the Talisman Domain, Spirit Domain, Soul Domain, and Time Domain. The 9th heaven is the Emperor Domain. 5 emperors reside in the Emperor Domain, governing all rules of the Immortal Realm.
5 emperors?
The Azure Dragon Emperor, the Phoenix Emperor, the Black Tortoise Emperor, the White Tiger Emperor, and the Sword God's seat has been vacant for 8,000 years. Below the 4 emperors, each heaven has a domain master. The domain master of the Sword Domain is Sword Venerate Qin Wuji. He is recognized as the strongest sword cultivator in the Immortal Realm today. He is also the Vein Master of the Tianjin Vein. Tianjin Vein? The Sword Domain is divided into 5 major sword veins. Tian Di Xian Huangyu. The Tianjin Vein is the strongest, and the Yujin Vein is the weakest. If you want to survive in the Sword Domain, you need to join a vein.
Guide. Tianjian Vein, Dijian Vein, and Xinjian Vein have all sent people. They want to meet the Ascendant from the Ascension Pool disturbance.
Word spread that fast? Even the 5 Vein Masters know about it. Guess you can't stay hidden anymore. The 5 sword veins. Handle them yourself.
Let them come.
Guide, Tianjian Vein claims him.
Qin Lai, your Tianjin Vein already took 7 ascendants this year. This one belongs to Dijin Vein.
Shenzhen Vein hasn't gotten a single one this year. I want him.
That's the one. The Sword Seal.
Mark of the Ancient Sword God. 8,000 years. It finally appears again.
What is your name?
Yi Chun.
Which realm are you from? That scar is from the sword seal entering your body. When did it happen?
Over 3 years ago.
3 years? Then do you know someone? Who? Back in your Sunchuan realm. Was there a sword cultivator named Qin Wufa?
Qin Wufa. I once saw that name on the memorial stele of past sect masters, the second to last sect master of Tianjin sect. He ascended to the immortal realm 1,000 years ago, and then vanished.
He's my father.
Qin Wufa, you mean the one who ascended from the Tsangshuan realm?
And later defected from the sword domain?
He's no traitor. 1,000 years ago, my father ascended to the immortal realm. He joined the Tianjin vein. Then, he uncovered secrets about the ancient sword god, which angered some powerful figures. They framed him as a traitor.
What happened to him?
His cultivation was crippled and thrown into the deepest part of the sword tomb. He's still alive in there.
Where is he now?
Deep inside the sword steel forest in the sword domain. I can only see him once every 10 years. The fact that you activated the sword seal means the sword god has recognized you. The sword god had ties with my father back then. That's why the Tianjin vein is after you today.
Qin Lai, why are you digging up the past? Trying to pull strings?
I don't care where he's from. The Xianjian vein will fight for him too.
If you two want to compete for him today, we duel by sword, by the sword domain's rules.
Are you serious?
I, Qin Lai, never joke.
Enough. There's no need to argue. By order of the Sword Venerate, Yichen will not join any vein for now. First, you'll undergo the entrance trial at the Sword Steel Forest.
The Sword Steel Forest?
That's a place only core disciples are qualified to enter.
This is an order personally issued by the Sword Venerate. Yichen. The Sword Steel Forest is where the remnant sword intents of past sword cultivators are buried. Only by passing the trial will you be qualified to stay in the sword domain. Fail and you'll be expelled immediately.
I'll go.
Deep within the sword steel forest lies a remnant soul of my father. If you see him, tell him his son has been waiting for him to return. The cultivation ranks for sword cultivators in the immortal realm.
Remember them, from lowest to highest. Earth Sword Master, Heaven Sword Master, Grand Sword Master, Sword Grandmaster, Sword Venerate, Sword Emperor. So I'm currently the lowest rank, an Earth Sword Master.
Precisely, an Earth Sword Master. Each rank has 9 stages. With each breakthrough, the sword essence in your body will solidify by a factor of 2. Your sword chi is very pure, but by quantitative standards, it's still the lowest.
Tell me the rules of the Sword Steel Forest.
The Sword Steel Forest has 99 sword steels in total. Pass 1, comprehend 1 sword intent. Pass 3 to become an Earth Sword Master. Pass 10 to become a Heaven Sword Master. Pass 30 to become a Grand Sword Master. The highest record for talent in history is passing 15 steels on the first attempt.
Who achieved that?
The former sword god. 800 years ago, he first entered the Sword Steel Forest. He cleared 23 steels consecutively.
23 steels. Then my goal is 24.
Big words. Do you know how high the elimination rate is in the Sword Steel Forest? Out of 10 people who enter, 8 get stuck at the first sword steel. The sword intent attacks directly target the soul. If you can't withstand it, you'll be severely injured.
Yichen, I'll go in with you.
No, you're not a sword cultivator. The Sword Steel Forest only allows sword wielders to enter.
I also cultivate the way of the sword.
This sword is an immortal chi embryo. How can there be a sword of this caliber in the lower realm?
A fortunate encounter.
Even so, the entrance trial is only for Yichen. This is Sword Venerate's command. You stay outside.
But
Zihan, listen to Qin Lai. I'll go in alone.
be careful.
Is that the one who caused the anomaly at the Ascension Pool? I heard he has a sword seal.
Exaggerating, right? His cultivation is only Earth Sword Master.
First rank. First rank? I went in at 3rd rank and was blasted out by the first sword steel.
Isn't he just asking for death?
Yichen, before you enter the forest, I must warn you, there's no turning back in the Sword Steel Forest. Once you enter, you must pass 3 sword steels to exit voluntarily. Fail and your memories will backfire. Your spirit will be damaged.
Understood.
Enter.
Newcomer, take my sword. He passed the first one. That fast? He's only been in for a few breaths. He passed the second one.
The third one? Passed it directly to.
As expected from someone from the Sangshuan realm.
This aura, it's the sword god's remnant soul. The sword god's remnant soul is deep within this sword steel forest. $10,000 sword shield. No longer passively enduring, is he actively attacking? Good.
He's past the 10th one. The threshold of a Heaven Sword Master.
He passed 10 steals on his first visit to the Sword Spirit Field. This rival sword venerate back then, doesn't it? Didn't you just say he was going in to die?
Aye.
I take it back.
Father, do you see this? Another sword cultivator from the Sangshuan realm.
The sword god's remnant soul is guiding me.
Sword Seal. You're finally here.
You are. The ancient sword god.
I am not him. I was the person he trusted most. My name is Qin Wufa, the 17th sect master of Sangshuan Realm's Tianjian sect.
You're Qin Lai's father?
Qin Lai. He's still alive? He's in the sword domain.
He's right outside. He asked me to tell you. He's been waiting for you to come out.
Tell him. Don't wait. I'm trapped here. Not because of the sword, Steely Forest. It's because I learned a secret. A secret about the ancient sword god's demise.
What secret?
The sword god wasn't killed by an encirclement. The one who truly killed him was himself.
What do you mean?
Remember this. The sword realm fragments cannot be trusted, nor can the sword seal. All legends.
The seal of the forbidden area in Sword Steel Forest. It's been touched.
Forbidden area? What's sealed inside?
The seal of the forbidden area has been touched. What did you do in there?
I don't know what forbidden zone you're talking about. I was just at the stone path's fork. I saw a broken steel. I just touched it.
You met him?
I did.
First time in the Sword Steel Forest. Broke through 10 sword steels. And even touched the Forbidden Zone seal. And he's only an Earth Sword Master first stage?
You've hidden your cultivation.
No.
Hidden or not, breaking through 10 sword steals is a fact. The Huangjian Vein wants you.
The Huangjian Vein is ranked 4th.
Are they even worthy to fight for him?
Rankings don't mean everything. The Huangjian Vein promises. If Yichen joins our vein, he'll immediately receive core disciple treatment. 30 sword essence pills per month.
Sword essence pills? They are hard currency in the sword domain. One is enough for an ordinary earth sword master to cultivate for a month. The Dijian Vein offers 50, plus a low-grade immortal tier personal sword.
The Xianjian Vein offers 80, plus a mid-grade immortal tier personal sword.
Qinlai, aren't you going to make an offer?
The Tianjian Vein isn't making an offer.
What? Is the Tianjian Vein so poor they can't even afford an ascendant? They can't even compete.
It's not that we can't compete. Tianjian Vein doesn't recruit based on conditions, but on the sword Dao. Which vein Yichen wants to join? He decides himself.
Yijian Vein. We also offer 80 sword essence pills and a mid-grade immortal rank sword. Yijian Vein, you're at the bottom of the rankings. You're so poor you can't even afford the sword steel forest maintenance fees.
How can you offer this?
This old man can pay out of his own pocket.
May I ask for your name, senior?
I am an elder under the Yijian Vein Master. Lu He.
Thank you all for your kindness. But on my first day in the sword domain, I said, choosing a sword vein is not based on pills or swords.
What is it based on then?
The sword Dao, Qinlai. Your father, Qin Wufa, was the 17th sect master of my Tsongshuan realm's Tianjian sect. I saw his remnant soul in the sword steel forest. He spoke of a secret about the sword god. He didn't finish. He was forcibly interrupted. I want to join the Tianjian vein. Not for the conditions, but for that unfinished sentence of your father's.
Tianjian Vein. Welcome.
What is this?
The inherited sword of the Tianjian Vein. Broken by the sword god himself 8,000 years ago.
The reason? No one knows.
The Tianjian Vein currently has 320 disciples. 12 core disciples. The daily affairs of the Tianjian Vein are overseen by the Deputy Vein Master. You will temporarily reside here as an outer disciple. There will be a core disciple assessment in 3 months. If you pass, you can be directly promoted.
This is troublesome.
One more thing. Her arrangement?
I am Yi Chen's wife. He's joining the Tianjian Vein, so I'm following him.
According to sword domain rules, non-sword cultivators are not allowed to reside in a sword vein's territory.
I told you. I am a sword cultivator.
This sword, its material is Immortal Realm's Immortal Haze Stone. Only Baihua Valley produces it. You, a lower realm ascender. How can you possess a sword forged from Baihua Valley's Immortal Haze Stone?
I obtained this by chance in the Tsongshuan realm.
Do you know what Baihua Valley is in the Immortal Realm? The 9 heavens. Second heaven. The top sect of the Dan domain. Baihua Valley. Specializing in cultivating immortal herbs. They are also skilled in. They use the blood of female cultivators to cultivate forbidden immortal medicine.
What do you mean?
Baihua Valley collects female cultivators with special physiques from various realms. They bring them back to the valley under the guise of accepting disciples. Then they use their blood to water immortal medicine. None of those female cultivators live past 30 years old. Since your sword is forged from Xinxia stone, it means the forger entered Baihua Valley, and even went into the inner valley. She most likely stole the Xinxia stone and escaped.
This sword was given to me by a senior before her death. She never mentioned her origins.
Your senior saved you from a tribulation. If anyone from Baihua Valley sees this sword, they'll definitely capture you and demand answers. It's fine within the sword domain. But outside the sword domain, never let anyone from Baihua Valley see this sword.
How much of what Qinlai said about Baihua Valley today do you believe?
Everything.
That sword. Should we seal it away?
No need. But before I break through to Heaven Sword Master, don't leave the sword domain alone.
How long?
In 3 months is the core disciple assessment. I will take first place. Then, I'll take you to the sword steel forest to find the answers I need.
What answer?
Qin Wufa said, the sword god wasn't killed by the 4 emperors. It was the sword god himself. He also said the sword realm fragment is not to be trusted. Neither is the sword seal. But he was interrupted before he could finish.
If Qin Wufa was telling the truth, then the sword realm fragment and sword seal inside you
are like two-time bombs waiting to explode.
Yi Chen,
Come out. Baihua Valley people are here. They specifically asked to see Luo Zihan.
Don't act impulsively. Let's see what's going on first.
The leader is Hualian Yue, an inner disciple supervisor from Baihua Valley. A grand swordmaster. Next to her is her personal maid.
Xian Xia Shi. Indeed, it's something from my Baihua Valley.
What do you want?
Don't be nervous. We're here for a family reunion, not to kidnap anyone. Little girl, where did you get this sword?
Gifted by a deceased senior.
What was her name?
She didn't tell me.
Then let me tell you. 80 years ago, Baihua Valley lost an inner disciple named Su Yunxiu. Before she disappeared, she stole a piece from the inner valley, an immortal cloud stone of excellent quality. Baihua Valley searched for her for 80 years. We didn't expect her to die in the lower realm, and even forge the stone into a sword. Since you are Su Yunxiu's successor, according to Baihua Valley's rules, you should also be considered a disciple of my Baihua Valley. Come back to Baihua Valley with me. I will personally take you as my disciple.
She is my wife. She will not join Baihua Valley.
An Earth Sword Master, first rank. What right do you have to decide for her?
Steward Hua. This is the sword domain. Not your Baihua Valley. Sword domain disciples and their families are not bound by Baihua Valley's rules.
Qin Lai, you're just an ordinary core disciple of the Tianjian vein. How dare you speak to me like that?
I'm not speaking to you. I'm reminding you. If Steward Hua has any objections, you can discuss it with Sword Venerate.
I have no interest in challenging the iron rules of the sword domain, but Luo Zihan holding Baihua Valley's immortal artifact. I will report this truthfully to the Valley Master. At that time, the Valley Master will personally intervene. Su Yunxiu stole it, not just the immortal glow stone, but also Baihua Valley's most vital, immortal herb seed. She definitely hid it somewhere. If you know the location, hand it over. Baihua Valley will offer you unimaginable rewards. But if you hide it, think carefully.
Su Yunxiu stole that immortal herb seed. If it's truly as important as Baihua Valley claims it to be, Zihan will never be able to leave the sword domain with the Valley Master stepping in personally. The Sword Venerate might not risk offending them for an outsider.
She's no outsider.
To the Sword Venerate, she is just.
This sword. When the senior gave it to me, they only said one thing. Never let anyone from Baihua Valley find you. I didn't understand it then. Now I do.
Did the senior leave anything else before passing away?
Only this. The senior said, this is what she left in this. The most precious thing in the world.
This isn't just a copper coin. This is from the inner valley of Baihua Valley. It's the 1,000-petal lotus pattern, unique to them. This thing, it's most likely a token from Baihua Valley.
Inside this copper coin, there's something hidden.
What is it?
A wisp of extremely faint sword energy.
There aren't many disciples in Tianjian Vein, because Tianjian Vein is under a curse.
What curse?
8,000 years ago, the sword god personally broke his own sword, and he left a message. Those who enter Tianjian Vein shall not die a good death. 1,000 years ago, Tianjian Vein was the top vein in the sword domain, with over 10,000 disciples. Later, the curse began to manifest. Every Tianjian Vein disciple's sword would eventually break.
And they would die with it. Your father, Qin Wufa's sword, did it break too?
No, it didn't. So he didn't die because of the curse. He was branded a traitor and suppressed alive in the Sword Steel Forest.
What does this have to do with the sword god?
8,000 years ago, the sword god appeared for the last time. He did something. He shattered his natal sword realm and scattered it across various realms. He also suppressed his 7 sword attendants in the forbidden area of Sword Steel Forest. My father, he discovered this.
Why would the sword god suppress his followers?
I don't know. My father was just about to tell me when the forbidden seal sensed him.
If the Tianjian Vein's curse is real, why are you still here?
Because I don't believe it. I don't believe a sword god who sacrificed himself for all beings would curse his own sword vein before his death. The Tianjian Vein's curse must have another reason. This is the sword bell to summon all disciples. Something happened.
Just received an order from the Sword Venerate. Di Jian Vane, Zhuan Jian Vane, Huang Jian Vane, and Yu Jian Vane have jointly requested to abolish the Tianjian Vane status as a sword vane.
On what grounds?
In 3 days, the Sword Domain Council will vote. If the 4 veins pass it, Tianjian Vane will be expelled from the Sword Domain. All disciples will be dismissed.
Vice Vane Master. What Sword Venerate stance?
Sword Venerate is the Vane Master of Tianjian Vane, but is also the Sword Venerate of the entire Sword Domain. He can't just side with Tianjian Vane.
The joint petition from the 4 veins isn't targeting Tianjian Vane. It's targeting me.
You're saying the joint petition is aimed at you?
I just arrived in the Sword Domain, triggered the seal in the Sword Steel Forest. Qin Wufa's remnant soul revealed the truth behind the Sword God's fall, and the very next day, the 4 veins file a joint petition to dissolve Tianjian Vane. That's no coincidence.
Bai Hua Valley only arrived yesterday, and by this morning, the joint petition drops. When Hua Lianyu left last night, which way did she head?
Dijian Vane's quarters are southwest. Xinjian Vane is directly south. When her carriage pulled out, it definitely went south.
The joint petition from the 4 veins. Baihua Valley is pulling the strings behind it.
Even knowing that, we have no proof. The vote is in 3 days. Tianjian Vane will likely be expelled. Once expelled, you lose the Sword Domain's protection. Baihua Valley can legitimately take Luo Zihan away.
Qinlai, are there any other legacy records in the Tianjian Vane regarding the Sword God's past?
Yes. The Forbidden Area. Behind the Tianjian Vane, there's a sealed cave dwelling. It said the Sword God sealed it himself 8,000 years ago. There might be his personal notes inside. But the Tianjian Vane has a rule. No disciple is allowed to trespass into the Forbidden Area.
Rules are dead.
Are you sure?
I'll go with you.
This is it. The seal is 8,000 years old. My sword, she can't break it.
I cultivated for 10,000 years, finally attaining the Sword Emperor position. The 5 emperors governing the immortal realm should each fulfill their duties. However, I discovered there is a higher existence above the 9th heaven of the immortal realm. This existence treats all beings as pawns and immortal emperors as slaves. I sought to break free but was ambushed by the 4 emperors. It was not the 4 emperors who killed me, but I, who used their hands to wound myself. Without self-inflicted wounds, one cannot enter reincarnation. Without entering reincarnation, one cannot break free from the Heavenly Tao's brand. I condensed my lifelong cultivation into a sword seal, and split my natal sword realm into 9, scattering them across various realms. Within the sword realm fragments lies my understanding of the Heavenly Tao. However, remnant consciousness of the false Heavenly Tao infiltrated the fragments when I split the realm. Whoever obtains a sword realm fragment, the deeper their cultivation, the heavier the Heavenly Tao's brand, ultimately becoming a puppet of the Heavenly Tao.
Qin Wufa mentioned this. The sword realm fragments can't be trusted.
What about the sword seal?
As for the sword seal, it holds the power of my entire life. If your cultivation is strong enough, you will inherit all my strength. But I was struck down by the 4 emperors. My blood now stains the sword seal. It carries my hatred for them. If that hatred remains, the inheritor will be consumed by it, and become another god of slaughter.
So you're saying, the sword seal and sword realm fragments inside you both carry the sword god's curse?
It's not a curse. It's a trap set by the Heavenly Tao.
Whoever inherits my legacy will face eternal doom in the immortal realm, bearing both the Heavenly Tao's mark and my hatred. You'll be marked and trapped. No one in the immortal realm will accept you. The immortal realm will show you no mercy. The Heavenly Tao will not tolerate it. This legacy is no blessing. It is a curse. Tread carefully.
So this journal says, what's inside me makes me the enemy of the entire immortal realm, rejected by the Heavenly Tao, shunned by the immortal realm, hunted by the 5 emperors, cast out by the Sword Vane.
But you're still you.
Qin Lai, you brought outer disciples into the Sword God's forbidden grounds without permission. You violated the 3rd commandment of Tianjian Vane.
I admit my guilt.
I told Qin Lai to bring me here. It has nothing to do with him.
What do you have there?
The Sword God's notes.
Hand it over. That thing has been sealed in Tianjian Vane for 8,000 years. It's not for you to touch.
The notes reveal the truth of Tianjian Vane's curse. and why I am the public enemy of the immortal realm. You want to destroy it.
I don't know any truth. All I know is, the notes must not see the light of day. Once it does, Tianjian Vane will be beyond salvation.
Tianjian Vane has long been beyond salvation. 8,000 years ago, the moment the sword god fell, Tianjian Vane was branded with a curse. If you don't dare face the truth, the curse will forever loom over you.
So what? It's better to endure with a facade than to face the truth and die.
I don't want to endure. I will attend the Sword Domain Council in 3 days. I will go. The Curse of Tianjian Vane. The Sword God's Secrets. Baihua Valley Schemes. I'll take on everything.
Do you have a plan for the council in 3 days?
No. But with these notes in hand, I can make all the veins in the Sword Domain know the truth about the Tianjian Vane's curse. The decline of the Sword Dao isn't the Tianjian Vane's fault.
If the truth is revealed, they will believe it. Before Hua Lianyu left, that one thing she said to me, I've been thinking about it. What exactly was that immortal medicine seed that Senior Su stole?
You want to find the answer?
If we can make Baihua Valley drop the matter, you'll have one less enemy in the council, and the Tianjian Vane will have one less opponent.
You just said, Baihua Valley uses the essence blood of female cultivators to cultivate forbidden immortal medicine. If you enter Baihua Valley,
I have the Zixia sword. You also said that the twin swords combined are the strongest. We grow stronger separately and fight side by side when reunited.
The council ends in 3 days. No matter what you find out, no matter what Baihua Valley does to you, I will come for you.
Okay, have you thought it through? I can go with you. The condition is that Baihua Valley withdraws its opposition to the Tianjian Vane.
This is an internal affair of the Sword Domain. Baihua Valley has no right to interfere.
You can have the 4 veins jointly sign it, or I can have them revoke it.
I agree.
Endure.
Zihan.
The outer valley is for ordinary disciples. The inner valley is where core disciples and elders cultivate. With your talent, you'll directly enter the inner valley.
Thank you, Deacon Hua.
A sword cultivator. Since when did our Baihua Valley accept sword cultivators? I heard she's an ascender from the lower realm. The Zixia sword automatically protects its master. It truly lives up to being forged from immortal cloudstone.
There's something in the floral scent.
The immortal flowers in the inner valley have spiritual toxins. If your cultivation isn't high enough, you'll get dizzy or even faint. Only those who can withstand it are qualified to enter the inner valley. Follow me. The Valley Master of Baihua Valley wants to see you personally.
So you are Su Yunshou's successor?
This junior is Luo Zihan.
The Zixia sword was forged from my immortal cloud stone. I personally gave that stone to Yunshou back then. I gave it to Yunshou. She said she wanted to forge a sword, to give to the person she cared about most. What did Yunshou say before she died?
She said not to let the people of Baihua Valley find you.
She hated me until her dying breath.
May I ask, Valley Master, why did Senior Su run?
Because she discovered a secret. The immortal medicine cultivated by Baihua Valley requires the essence blood of female cultivators. She refused, saying it was an evil path. But in the immortal realm, there's no such thing as good or evil. The potency of immortal medicines, the cultivation of immortal emperors, they're all built upon the lives of others. You're here. Good. For Yunshou's sake. I won't harm you. But you must do something for Yunshou. She hid an immortal medicine seed in the purple cloud sword. That seed is crucial for Baihua Valley, to cultivate the most supreme immortal medicine. Once you find it, you may leave.
What if I don't?
Then you'll stay in Baihua Valley in Yunshou's place. Put away your sword. From now on, you are an inner disciple of Baihua Valley. Tomorrow, take her to the medicine field to report.
The Valley Master is very patient with you. Anyone else would have been thrown into the medicine field already. Cherish this. Newcomer, your medicine plot is over there. You must drip 3 drops of blood daily into the medicine field. Use spiritual energy to water it and stimulate the seeds. If they don't grow, your blood penalty will be doubled.
You call this cultivation?
This is contribution. The newcomer has a sword. Don't you know the rules of Baihua Valley?
What rules?
No magical artifacts are allowed while cultivating medicine, lest someone can't bear it and attacks the restriction with a magical artifact. Hand it over.
The Valley Master allowed me to carry this sword.
Valley Master, you just arrived today, a mere ascender from the lower realms. You haven't even met the Valley Master, have you? Don't lie without thinking. How dare you fight back? Senior brother, teach her a lesson. Xianxia stone fragments. One piece is worth 100 sword essence pills. Whoever digs it out, it's theirs. It absorbed the Xianxia stone. She's breaking through. Stop her.
So you found the Xianxia stone fragments, right under my herb patch. The Zixia sword sensed the Xianxia stone. This means that when it was forged, the Baihua Valley Xianxia stone was melted into its sword embryo. The grade of this sword, mid-tier immortal grade, and it still has room for advancement. You won't need to tend your herb patch anymore. From today onwards, follow Steward Hua. Baihua Valley has a batch of immortal herbs that need to be nourished with sword energy. You'll be very useful. I'll use my sword energy to nourish immortal herbs. The immortal herbs will absorb sword energy to grow. What about my cultivation then? Sword energy won't deplete your cultivation. What it depletes is your sword heart. Soon, the immortal herbs will drain it dry. But this also made you realize something else. That the Zixia sword in your hand can sense the immortal stone beneath this medicinal field. That means Su Yunshu back then didn't just steal one stone. The Zixia sword holds other secrets. Don't even think about escaping. This isn't the sword domain. Baihua Valley's restrictions. Not even a grand sword master can break. Let alone an earth sword master like you. Come, I'll take you to the sword chamber. From today onwards, you will nourish your sword embryo with sword water here every night, and return to the medicinal field during the day. The Valley Master said, if you can successfully nurture an immortal sword within 3 months, you'll be allowed to participate in Baihua Valley's Inner Valley Grand Competition. Inner Valley Grand Competition? Baihua Valley holds it once every 3 years. The winner gets a chance to enter Baihua Valley's most core area, the 1,000-petal lotus pond. Su Yunshu stole the immortal medicine seeds from the 1,000-petal lotus pond back then. The Valley Master also knows you want to enter the lotus pond to find clues. She asked me to tell you, if you want to investigate Su Yunshu's matter, win first place in the grand competition, the lotus pond will be open to you. Before that, stay put obediently. Oh, and your Yi-Chen will face the joint accusation of the 4 veins at the Sword Domain Council in 2 days. I'd like to see what kind of trouble an Earth Sword Master like him can stir up in the Sword Domain. Yi-Chen, I'm at Baihua Valley. We'll take separate paths, then regroup, and stand together. Let our sword chi resonate. He's just an Earth Sword Master, yet he activated 12 sword embryos at once. This Ascender is fiercer than the last batch combined. Our plan will have to change because of him.
You've been reading for 3 hours.
There's another line in the notes. I didn't catch it before.
What does it say?
The sword seal and the sword realm fragment are clashing. To break this deadlock, one of them must be shattered.
Which one do we shatter?
The notes don't say.
Both are inside you. Shattering either could cost you your life.
Qin Wufa said, the sword realm fragment can't be trusted. Neither can the sword seal. But the notes say they conflict. Then it's not just a heavenly Dao trap. The 2 powers inside me are already tearing each other apart.
You felt it.
In Songshuan realm, my cultivation was too low to notice, but after ascending, the sword realm fragment started awakening. Every time I activate the sword seal, I get a tearing pain between my eyebrows. At first, I thought it was overexertion, but now I see it's the 2 forces fighting.
How long until I break through to Heaven's Swordmaster?
I'm just missing one crucial step. The sword intent from the sword steel forest steals. I've already fully absorbed it all.
But the notes say, the sword realm fragments will, with cultivation, strengthen the heavenly Dao imprint as it improves. The higher the breakthrough, the harder it is to turn back.
You mean don't break through? Not that I won't break through. It's about finding a way before breaking through, to suppress the sword realm fragments.
Qin Lai, bring Yi Chen to the main hall of the Sword Pavilion.
The Deputy Vein Master has an urgent matter.
Huh?
3/4 of an hour ago, Han Yuan, Master of Dejin Vein, personally sent a message, demanding the Sword Domain Council be convened early.
How much earlier?
Tomorrow at noon.
It was originally scheduled for the day after tomorrow.
Han Yuan's reasons are anomalies in the Ascension Pool. The seal of the Sword Steely Forest's forbidden ground was touched, and Chanjian Vein trespassed into the Sword God's forbidden ground. He demands Yi Chen explain all 3 matters on spot.
I did all 3 things. I'll go alone.
You, alone? Do you think that's a place for reasoning? All 5 Vein Masters will be present at the Sword Domain Council, plus the Sword Venerates. If they want to suppress you, you won't even have a chance to draw your sword.
Then, Deputy Vein Master, what do you suggest?
Right.
Leave tonight. Take Luo Zahon with you. Leave the Sword Domain. The Immortal Realm is vast. There's always a place to hide.
Zihan is in Baihua Valley. What about her if I leave?
Baihua Valley won't kill her. She has clues about Su Yunshu. The Baihua Valley Master will only use her. If you stay here, once the council turns against you, Baihua Valley will immediately use her to threaten you.
If I run, What about the Tianjian vein?
The Tianjian veins curse has existed for 8,000 years. One more charge won't make a difference.
I won't run. The sword realm fragment and the sword seal within me are indeed tearing at each other. But the notes say, to break this deadlock, one must be shattered. If I can hold on until one shatters, there will be a way out. The council isn't a dead end. It's an opportunity.
You want to break through at the council meeting?
Not break through. It's to prove to everyone that the sword god's legacy is not a curse.
Everyone, step back Tanzhong. What are you doing?
The notes also mention something else. The true use of the sword seal.
What use? Ah, this is self-created sword intent.
The residual sword intent in the sword steel forest. It taught me sword moves. The notes taught me sword principles. When the principles are clear, sword moves are naturally born.
This kid won't die in the assembly.
Earth Sword Master Peak? He was only first rank 2 days ago. What did you eat?
2 days is enough to do many things.
Then let's go in. The sword venerate has arrived.
The Dijian Vein's richest eldest disciple. Han Su, Heaven Sword Master 9th rank. The #1 Heaven Sword Master in the sword domain. Senior brother of Han Yu.
You're that ascender, aren't you?
Yes.
I heard. The first time you entered the sword steel forest. You passed 10 steels. Let's fight.
The assembly is about to begin.
Then after the assembly.
Han Su was personally taught by Han Yuan. If you clash with him, you'll definitely be at a disadvantage. He's very strong. He's never met an opponent at the Heaven Sword Master rank. Han Yuan said, once he breaks through to Grand Sword Master. Dijian Vein. Just one more candidate for Vein Master.
Yi Chen. Unusual activity at the Ascension Pool. Do you admit your guilt?
I admit no guilt. The Ascension Pool, in the name of body tempering, actually cripples bones. My resistance was self-preservation.
The rules of the Ascension Pool have stood for 8,000 years. You, an Earth Sword Master, think you can overturn them?
If a rule has been wrong for 8,000 years, it's still wrong.
The seal of the sword steel forest's forbidden area was touched. How do you explain that?
At the 10th fork in the sword steel forest stands a broken steel. On it is the remnant soul of Qin Wufa.
Qin Wufa? What did you say to him?
Nothing. He just started speaking, but was forcibly pulled back into the steel after a few words. And I want to know, what did Qin Wufa discover that was worth being suppressed in the sword steel forest for 1,000 years?
Third matter. You trespassed into the Tianjian Vein's forbidden area and took the sword god's notes. You must publicly hand over the contents of the notes.
I can disclose part of the note's content. The parts that cannot be disclosed are not related to the sword domain's safety. They only concern my personal life and death.
Concerns your personal life and death. Yi Chen, are you trying to say that the sword god's legacy is a curse? And there's something wrong with the sword seal and sword realm fragments within you?
How did you know? The journal says the sword seal and sword realm fragments are problematic. The journal has only been with me for 2 days. Its contents haven't been made public. Brother Han, how can you guess so accurately?
Han Yu. How do you know this?
Sword venerate. This disciple was merely speculating.
You weren't speculating. 2 days ago, Hua Lianyue from Baihua Valley came to the sword domain to see my wife. That very night, Han Yu led the 4 veins to jointly demand the abolishment of the Tianjian vein, and the direction Hua Lianyue left in that night was the Dijian vein station.
Yi Chen, you're an outsider. How dare you say such things the moment you arrive?
An outsider? Qin Lai and I are both from the Tsongshuan realm, and I, like Qin Wufa, am a disciple of the Tianjian sect. Am I an outsider?
Han Yu. You hold your tongue for now. Yi Chen. The journal's content about the sword realm fragments and sword seal. Speak it out publicly.
The journal states, the sword realm fragments contain fragments of the heavenly Tao. The higher one's cultivation, the deeper the heavenly Tao's brand on them. Eventually, they will become puppets of the heavenly Tao. The sword seal is stained with the sword god's residual blood. And within that residual blood, the sword god's hatred for the 4 emperors is sealed. If this hatred is not resolved, whoever obtains the sword seal will be consumed by it.
Is this your personal opinion? Or the original text from the journal?
Here's the journal. Please examine it, Sword Venerate.
The journal is authentic. The curse of the Tianjian vein was not cast by the sword god. It was the heavenly Tao.
Since the journal has confirmed the truth behind the Tianjian vein's curse, the motion by the four veins to abolish the Tianjian vein should be withdrawn.
Not so fast.
Yi Chen,
I ask you again.
the journal states that
The inheritor of the sword god's legacy will become an enemy of the entire immortal realm. Do you know why?
I do. The heavenly Tao won't tolerate it. The 5 emperors won't tolerate it. The rules of the immortal realm won't tolerate it. There are 2 powers within me. Whichever side wins, I won't be myself. Either become a puppet of the heavenly Tao, or become a killing god driven by hatred.
Then how do you plan to proceed?
The sword god wrote one last sentence in the journal. The curse of the Tianjian vein is not a dead end. To break this stalemate, I must break one. I will find a way. From the path he left behind, I will forge my own third path.
Today's council.
The truth of the Tianjian vein's curse has been revealed. The 4 veins jointly annulled it. But there's one more thing. The Sword Domain Grand Competition will be held next month. Yi Chen, you are from the Tianjian vein, so you must also participate. And your opponents are not ordinary disciples.
Sword Domain Grand Competition. Life or death, no mercy.
Understood.
I said, we'd fight after the council. Now the council is over.
Hansu, you insist on fighting today?
The grand competition is still a month away. I'm afraid he won't last until then.
How will we fight?
Without swords. Aren't you at the peak of Earth Swordmaster? I'll use the cultivation of an Earth Swordmaster peak to compete with you in Sword Chi. The first to step back loses.
What if I lose?
If you lose, you withdraw from the Sword Domain Grand Competition and publicly declare Tsangshuan Realm. Tianjian Vein is shielding you. I lost. This Genuan Jing is for you.
Jinyuan Jing. It's a crucial resource for Grand Swordmasters to break through to Sword Grandmaster. A good item from Tianjian Vein. I'll use it as a wager for you. He clearly came prepared.
Take it.
You can't dodge it. This is Sword Intent. You're just an Earth Swordmaster. How can you possess Sword Intent? What kind of Sword Intent is this?
I just comprehended it, haven't named it yet. The sword steals in Sword Steel Forest taught me sword moves. The hand scrolls taught me sword principles. Once the principles are clear, any move works. Farewell. It's not Sword Chi that injured him.
It's the aftershock of Sword Intent. He just stood there without moving.
And he did this to you.
A good item from Tianjian Vein. If you win against him, he won't let it go. The grand competition is in a month.
He will come again. The real battlefield isn't in the council. It's in the grand competition arena.
Lord Kinwuji just spoke to me privately. He said the 4 veins jointly, the bans lifted, but at the Sword Domain Tournament, the Dejian Vein and Huangjian Vein jointly proposed that Baihua Valley disciples should be allowed to compete as an external sect.
Since when does Baihua Valley start training sword cultivators?
They've always had a sword chamber. Nobody paid it any mind, but on their submitted roster for this tournament, your wife Luo Zahon is listed. Their excuse is airtight. Luo Zahon wields the Xinxia stone. Forging the Zixia sword classifies her as a sword cultivator. Plus, she's your wife. Letting an external sect compete breaks the rules, but they insisted. She's scheduled for the opening match.
What's their real game?
They're probably planning to target her right in front of you, or use her to bait you.
Luo Zihan is no amateur. She can handle Baihua Valley on her own. I made her a promise. In a month, I'll bring her home.
3 blades shattered. 9 are fully tempered. The Valley Master is pleased with your progress. When do we leave for the Sword Domain Tournament? Tomorrow. Are you confident? Absolutely. Do you know who your opponent is this time? Of the 5 fighters from Tianjian Vein, the last one is your husband, Yi Chen. So the Valley Master has set a condition for you. Face Yi Chen in the Grand Tournament. If you win, Baihua Valley will grant you a core disciple token. You'll get direct access to the 1,000-petal lotus pond. But if you lose, what happens if I lose? You stay in Baihua Valley permanently. The clue to the immortal herb seed belongs to Baihua Valley. You're forbidden from leaving the inner valley for life. Agreed. You agreed so quickly. I have one condition. My Baihua Valley disciple status, used to represent the outer sect in the tournament. I will not keep it. After the match, win or lose, I'm no longer part of Baihua Valley. Granted.
Round 1, Match 7, Yi Chen from Tianjin Vane versus Han Su from Dijian Vane. Outer Disciple Division, Match 1. Luo Zihan from Baihua Valley versus Lu Qing from Xinjian Vane.
The blood-devouring sword. Dijian Vane's forbidden blade. It absorbs the opponent's sword chi and channels it back. Han Su actually brought that to the arena?
Last time, I didn't draw my sword. Your sword intent took advantage. This time it's for real. You dare to use a broken sword from the lower realm?
This sword isn't just about bloodlust. The bloodlust sword absorbs the opponent's sword energy. It will slow down the opponent's sword moves. A protracted battle is not good for Yi Chen.
Tianjin Vane Yi Chen wins.
Your sword is broken.
Good that it's broken. Only when the sword breaks. Do you know what's hidden inside?
Next round, we might face each other.
I know.
Baihua Valley wants me to defeat you. If I win, I'll enter the 1,000-petal lotus pond to investigate Senior Su's secret. If I lose, I'll stay in Baihua Valley forever.
You investigate your secret. I'll fight my match. If we do meet,
I will not hold back.
neither will I.
These two aren't competing. They're cooperating tacitly.
The deacon means.
The Valley Master's goal is to have Luo Zihan defeat Yi Chen, but it seems now Luo Zihan won't be harsh on Yi Chen. Bring out the backup plan.
Are you referring to that, steward?
The poison puppet. Place it in the next match, on Yi Chen's opponent. If Luo Zihan doesn't go all out against Yi Chen, then let the poison puppet cripple Yi Chen. By then, Luo Zihan won't be able to refuse to fight.
The poison puppet's effects can infect sword chi. What if it spreads?
Then let it spread. The more chaotic it gets, the easier it is for Baihua Valley to withdraw.
Yi Chen, your lot is against Luo Zihan of Baihua Valley. You actually drew her. If this match happens, how will you two, as a couple, resolve it?
No matter how it ends, we'll fight first.
Last night, after Hualian, you left the spectator stands. She visited Baihua Valley's accompanying pharmacy. Baihua Valley brought a pharmacy? Something's not right here. A pharmacy.
Baihua Valley excels not only in elixirs, but also in poisons. I checked my lot number last night. Someone altered the draw list.
I know.
Baihua Valley did it.
No, it was Hanyu. Last night, I followed Hualianyu. I saw her and Hanyu exchanging something behind the pharmacy. Hanyu gave her a pill. Hualianyu gave him a letter.
What letter?
I couldn't see clearly, but when Hanyu left, he said, Yi Chen's medicine puppet is ready. The medicine puppet was arranged by Hanyu. It has nothing to do with my match. Hanyu wanted to use this match to attract everyone's attention, while the medicine puppet made its move elsewhere. The medicine puppet is mixed in with the spectators, not one of today's contestants.
Begin. The medicine puppet belongs to Baihua Valley.
Don't panic, everyone. Don't cause chaos.
Yi Chen. Luo Zihan, retreat. Retreat.
Luo Zihan, the Valley Master's orders to you.
Now, attack Yi Chen. Disobey, and Baihua Valley will kill Yi Chen.
Zihan, don't listen to her.
Everyone be careful. Baiwa Valley disciples. An outsider contestant has broken into the arena with a sword. The scene is out of control.
Order. You. The medicine puppet wasn't arranged by Baihua Valley. Hanyu gave it to Baihua Valley, didn't he? You're eavesdropping on us. No need to eavesdrop. Han Yuan's medicine men are in the arena, spreading Baihua Valley's poison mist. Once the sword cultivators are poisoned to death, Baihua Valley won't be able to escape responsibility. You've been used by Han Yuan. Han Yuan, why are you blocking the exit?
Block the arena.
To prevent the poison from spreading. Don't worry, Steward Hua.
Once Sword Venerate arrives, I will report everything to him. Baihua Valley brought medicine men into the Sword Domain Grand Competition to disrupt the arena, intending to assassinate Tianjin Vane disciple Yichen.
You set me up.
Set you up? I'm helping the Sword Domain expose the traitor. Baihua Valley brought medicine men into the Sword Domain Grand Competition. You can't pin this on Dijin Vane.
The exit is blocked. Break through the north wall.
Take me with you. If you don't take me, Han Yuan will pin everything on Baihua Valley. Then the Valley Master won't let Luo Zihan off.
Follow me.
Chase them.
Why did you save me? Not for you. It's to get evidence of Baihua Valley's collusion with Han Yuan. What you said in the arena just now. Hanyu has a letter for you. Where's the letter? It's here. Give it to me. Even if I give it to you, Hanyu's plot to frame Baihua Valley has already succeeded. The Sword Venerate won't listen to your explanation. If you rush back now, you're asking for death.
Zihan,
I'll distract Hanyu. You take the letter to the Sword Venerate.
you can't do it alone.
Whether I can or not, someone has to do it. You stall Hanyu in the council for me. I'll go to the 1,000-petal lotus pond to find Senior Su's seed. The last day, before Baihua Valley's flower boat departs, I will return.
The last day, before the flower boat departs. If you don't return, I'll flatten Baihua Valley.
She's not afraid of death?
She is. But she's more afraid of missing out. Missing the chance to clear her name.
Senior Sister Luo. Senior Sister Luo.
Open the door.
The steward isn't back yet. Why are you alone?
I'll say it again. Open the door. What about Hua Lianyu? Hanyu framed her in the sword domain. She's now hiding in the stone path outside the arena. Then why are you back? This letter. Hanyu in Baihua Valley's name. Privately manufactured Baihua Valley's unique poison mist. Then he framed Baihua Valley for it. The Han family in the sword domain has grown quite bold. What about the Sword Venerate? My husband will take this letter from Hua Lianyu as evidence. You must fulfill your promise today. I want to enter the 1,000-petal lotus pond. You took Hua Lianyu's letter from her. Where is Hua Lianyu? She's hiding. The arena's poison mist has spread. If she goes back, she'll take the blame for Hanyu. Take her to the 1,000-petal lotus pond. What do you mean by this? Fulfill the promise. Enter the 1,000-petal lotus pond. But the method of entry will be determined by me. These female cultivators are living people. They are all disciples who refuse to cooperate. Throughout the generations, you said you were looking for immortal medicine seeds. For Su Yunxiu, this is it. The Baihua Valley cultivates forbidden, immortal medicine's top-grade seeds. It has been nourished with human blood for 80 years. This is why Senior Su wanted to steal the seed and escape back then. She stole the immortal medicine seed, but she didn't destroy it. If she had destroyed it, Baihua Valley would have just killed her and been done with it. But she sealed the seed inside that copper coin and gave it to you. Put down your sword. I can let you leave alive. You have Su Yunxiu's sealed sword chi inside you. This was originally Baihua Valley's best soil for cultivating immortal medicine. But as long as this copper coin is in your hands, you will owe Baihua Valley a life. Then I'll give it back to you. Your sword is forged entirely from immortal haze stone. It can block the flower poison for a while, but once the shield breaks, you'll have nothing left. The immortal sword's core is there, but the immortal energy is not. Immortal haze stone can only resist for a moment. Senior Su, you said the copper coin was the most precious thing in this world. You told me to guard it. It doesn't look that precious to me. It's not a seed. It's sword energy. It's a sword god fragment. I didn't do it. Senior Su left it for me. You destroyed the lotus pond. Ruined the seeds. I lose nothing by killing you.
Zihan.
How did you get in?
The forbidden ground in the Tianjian vein is a cave sealed by the sword god. The seal on the 1,000-petal lotus pond was also set up back then by the sword god to help the valley master. The seals share the same origin. Break one, and they all shatter.
Good that you came. Let the couple die together in Baihua Valley. Better than outsiders saying, Baihua Valley is bullying a single person.
The Sword God's projection. You actually managed to project. The Sword God's projection.
It's not projecting. The sword realm fragments are resonating and forming this afterimage on their own.
An afterimage. Just a mere afterimage.
Has wiped out Baihua Valley century-old foundation. All ruined today. All the immortal medicinal seeds in the 1,000-petal lotus pond are gone. Are you satisfied now? The immortal medicinal seeds were nurtured by living human essence and blood. That's not an immortal medicine. It's a dark art. So what if it's a dark art? The 9 heavens of the immortal realm. Which one isn't? Built on a mountain of bodies? Ask your husband about the sword realm fragment within him. When the sword god shattered the sword realm back then, it scattered across all realms. How many died fighting for the fragments? The blood on the sword god's hands is 10,000 times more than Baihua Valley's.
I will repay the sword god's debts. But the debt you owe today must be settled.
Valley Master, Sword Domain Dispatch. The Sword Domain Council's emergency resolution accuses us of trespassing and destroying the Alliance. They demand Baihua Valley immediately. Hand over Yi Qin and Luo Zihan. Han Yuan's vein has already reached the outer valley entrance.
Han Yuan wants me to hand them over?
Not just Han Yuan. Dijin vein, Xianjin vein, and Huangjian vein, the 3 veins jointly demand this. Plus Baihua Valley is under pressure from the Sword Venerate. The Sword Venerate can't hold them back anymore.
Hear that? It's not me who wants to kill you. It's the entire Sword Domain that wants you dead.
Han Yuan framed you. You didn't mention Baihua Valley.
I did, but Han Yuan, he got ahead of me at the council meeting. The evidence he presented was a recording of Hua Lianyu and your wife conspiring at the arena. In the recording, Luo Zihan and Hua Lianyu exchanged something. That was the evidence Hua Lianyu gave me. Han Yuan edited it into another clip. What you took from Hua Lianyu was not a letter. It was a bag of poison from Baihua Valley. Now, the entire Sword Domain believes Baihua Valley colluded with Tianjian Vein. The Ascenders poisoned people at the grand competition. Han Yuan, on the other hand, became a hero who exposed the traitor. How else do you plan to settle scores with me?
Did you get the sword realm fragment from the 1,000-petal lotus pond?
Yes, I did. It's merged with the Zixia sword.
Let's go then. We'll deal with Baihua Valley later.
The outer valley is sealed by Han Yuan. Where will you go?
We won't go through the outer valley.
There's no point in chasing them now. The secret passage leads to the wildlands, outside the Sword Domain. Seal the outer exits, Vein Master.
What about Sword Venerate?
Sword Venerate can't suppress the joint petition of the 4 veins. This time, it's not about abolishing Tianjian Vein. It's about eradicating Tianjian Vein and Yi Chen has been expelled from the Sword Domain. Without the Sword Domain's protection, how far can an Earth Sword Master like him run? Send word to the Hell Overseer. Tell them the ancient Sword God's legacy has reappeared in the immortal realm, and the Sword Seal Holder is no longer under the Sword Domain's control. Ask the Overseer to issue a kill order based on the Sword Domain's decree.
If the Vein Master asks the Overseer, Yichun will become an enemy of the entire immortal realm.
An enemy of the immortal realm is exactly what I want. If the Sword Domain won't kill him, someone else will. Ha ha ha.
They've come out. The Sword Domain Council voted overnight. Han Yuan moved to for conspiring with external sects and disrupting the Sword Domain Grand Competition. Expel the Tianjian Vein from the Sword Domain. Dijin Vein, Xinjian Vein, and Huangjian Vein all voted yes. Yujin Vein's Lu He voted no. Sword Venerate abstained.
Abstain.
If Sword Venerate had voted no, the 4 veins would accuse him of protecting the Tianjian Vein. His position would collapse. Abstaining was already his way of buying you time.
What about the other members of Tianjian Vein?
The Deputy Vein Master. All disciples have been dismissed. Those who wished to follow Tianjian Vein have scattered and hidden in the outskirts of the Sword Domain. Those who didn't were taken in by other sword veins.
The letter from Baihua Valley is still with me. If we can present it to Sword Venerate, Han Yuan's forged spirit stone recording can be overturned.
It's useless. Han Yuan has already invited the Emperor Domain's inspector. Once the Immortal Realm Pursuit Order is issued by the inspector, You'll become an enemy of the entire immortal realm. Not just the sword domain, but all forces in the nine heavens can legitimately hunt you down. At that point, Han Yuan won't even need to lift a finger. The bounty alone will bring countless people after you. The place you're going won't be called the immortal realm anymore. It will be a path of escape.
Then let's go.
Where?
I can no longer stay in the sword domain, but beyond the sword domain, there are still 8 other heavens.
You're just an earth sword master, dragging a Luo Zihan along to cross the immortal realm. Do you know whose territory the second Dan domain is? Baihua Valley's main sect is in the Dan domain, the third Jun domain, the fourth Qi domain.
Each layer
has people from the Han family.
You're wrong about one thing. I'm no longer an earth sword master.
When did you break through?
In the 1,000-petal lotus pond, when the sword realm fragments formed the sword god's phantom. I was cleansed by that phantom. The bottleneck suppressing the sword realm loosened.
Then Luo Zihan. One at 4th tier, one at 3rd tier. Can you withstand the immortal realm pursuit order?
Can you? We'll know after we fight.
This teleportation array leads directly to the Dan domain. The Dan domain is where Baihua Valley's main sect is located. The moment you land, you'll be discovered.
Senior Lu, wait for us here.
I'm not waiting for you. I'm repaying a debt.
What debt?
8,000 years ago, the founder of Yujin Vane was the 7th sword servant of the sword seal's master within you. The sword god suppressed all sword servants, but successive Yujin Vane masters knew the truth. The suppression wasn't punishment, it was protection. The sword servants were also tainted by the heavenly Dao mark. The sword god feared they would become puppets of the heavenly Dao, so he sealed them proactively. Since you are the sword god's legacy holder, the debt Yujin Vane owes the sword god still rests with you. This teleportation array is unusable. Follow me. Yujin Vane has an abandoned, ancient teleportation array that leads to the 3rd Jin domain. Jin domain, it's the most neutral place in the immortal realm, not directly governed by the 5 emperors. You can take refuge there for now.
Senior Lu, why are you helping me? When the 3 Vanes jointly signed, Yujin Vane could have followed suit. No one would have blamed you.
Because I've seen the sword seal within you. 8,000 years ago, my ancestor saw an identical mark. Before he died, he left 4 words. Trust him once. Go. 3 breaths.
Senior, what about you?
I'll draw them away. The contact in Jin domain is Gu Chongting. Show him this old jade slip, and he'll know. Kid, the immortal realm's 9 heavens, every single one, is waiting to kill you. But you've made it this far. Perhaps you really can reach the 9th layer.
The teleportation channel is breaking. Prepare for a hard landing.
What kind of place is the 3rd Jin domain?
Senior Lu said Jin domain is the most neutral place in the immortal realm. Neutral? Meaning there are no direct forces of the 5 emperors, but those who cultivate formations are often the most cunning.
Yichen. There's a sword realm fragment nearby.
Can you sense its exact location?
Over there. About 300 li away.
Who dares trespass in Jin domain?
Just passing through. We need to take refuge in the Jin domain for a few days. Just passing through.
The Immortal Realm's pursuit order was just issued today. The Ascending Yi Chen and his wife Luo Zihan have been declared public enemies of the Immortal Realm. No domain is to harbor them. What do you look like again? Dust-ridden. But your features match the pursuit order exactly. The Jin Domain's formation can even trap a Sword Grandmaster. Save your strength.
I'm looking for someone named Gu Chongting. Give him this jade slip. He'll understand once he reads it.
Deactivate the formation. Gu Changting isn't someone you can just meet. He's the East Pavilion Master of Jiuzhou Pavilion. You're a public enemy of the Immortal Realm. He might not honor your request.
Whether he honors it or not, we'll know once we meet.
I received the Jade Slip. Lu he owes the sword god a favor. But that doesn't mean I do.
I know. That's why I'm not here to collect a favor.
Then what do you have?
To negotiate with me?
The warrant says, I'm a public enemy of the Immortal Realm. But it doesn't say I'm dead. A living sword seal inheritor. Shouldn't be worthless. To the Jiuzhou Pavilion, right?
Lu he said you're a tough kid. And he wasn't wrong. Come in. This belongs to the Jiuzhou Pavilion. It's one of the 4 pavilion treasures, a remnant of a sword realm fragment. 800 years ago, the former master of the Eastern Pavilion found it in a spatial rift and brought it back when I still had my legs. I was the Zhen Domain's youngest formation grandmaster, but a wave of sword intent, released from this fragment, instantly crippled my legs. I lost all my cultivation. But that's when I sensed a secret hidden inside it.
The sword god wrote this.
I don't know the full meaning, but the last time the Emperor Domain sent agents to the Zhen Domain, it was just for these few lines. Baihua Valley's headquarters even offered 100,000 immortal yuan stones to buy this fragment, but the Jiuzhou Pavilion refused, because it's not a normal sword realm fragment. It aligns with the sword realm's core laws.
It's binding to its master.
No, it's far beyond that. It's making a deal. Using the laws within the fragment, in exchange for the sword realm fragment within you. That fragment inside you. It made its sense. The true origin of the sword realm.
What kind of deal?
It gives you laws. You must give it freedom. Return it to the sword realm. Instead of forever being a severed fragment.
All right. But the condition isn't to return it. It's to piece together all the scattered fragments, one by one.
The laws have entered your sword seal. You can now create a true miniature sword realm.
This is the embryonic form of the sword realm's power.
Yes. If you find all the remaining fragments and reforge the sword realm, perhaps you truly can suppress the heavenly Dao's imprint.
Pavilion Master Gu, the Emperor Domain Inspector, has arrived. He says he's under the Emperor's orders to search the Jin Domain and apprehend the Immortal Realm's public enemy. He specifically demands you hand over the man hidden in the East Pavilion.
The Emperor Domain's Inspector. They're here so fast. The secret passage leads to the deepest part of the East Pavilion's underground formation chamber. The Emperor Domain Inspectors search formation can penetrate ordinary restrictions, but that place is the remnants of a space-time rift. Any probes will be nullified by the spatial currents. The only condition is you cannot release your spiritual energy. If you do, the entire secret passage will collapse.
How long can we hide?
3 days. I'll find a way to distract the inspector. In 3 days, no matter what level you've cultivated to, leave the Zhen Domain.
This is a space-time rift. Gu Changting said the fragment was picked up right here.
It wasn't picked up. It's from when the sword god shattered the sword realm. The fragments scattered from the impact point, tore through space, and scattered across the immortal realm. This rift is the scar left by the fragment's impact back then.
Yi Chen, inside this rift, something is watching you.
It's not just an object. It's another fragment, tiny, but compared to Gu Chongding's piece, it's closer to the origin of the Sword Realm. This fragment was caught in spatial turbulence for 8,000 years, and it's coated with something that doesn't belong to the Sword Realm.
These sword marks were left by the sword god inside this rift. Yi Chen is using his sword seal to reconstruct the ancient sword technique left here.
The inspector stayed in the East Pavilion for 2 days. Combed through every corner. Searched it all. Found absolutely nothing. He just left a moment ago. But before leaving, he put up a larger bounty notice at the border of the formation domain.
20,000 for a life?
That's not the point. The point is the kill order by the Azure Dragon Emperor. Signed personally to get one of the 5 emperors to write it by hand. It's not the Han family's doing. Han Yuan just slapped you with a public enemy of the immortal realm label. But a simple title wouldn't make an emperor sign it himself. Your actual crime level is leagues beyond Han Yuan's reach.
Who's pulling the strings?
In the 9 heavens, the ones who dread the sword god's successor returning are the exact same emperors who hunted down the sword god back then. Right now you've already alerted at least 2 of them. The Azure Dragon Emperor issued the arrest warrant. The White Tiger Emperor's Chancellor's office sent a secret decree. The enemies you've made are 10 levels higher than the sword domain's petty power plays. The sword realm's power is finally taking shape. But at your current level, facing an emperor head-on is still suicide. You need time to grow stronger. You need time to grow. I need to find all the fragments to reforge the sword realm. Reforge the sword realm. The remaining fragments.
Elder Gu, do you know their locations?
There are 9 fragments scattered throughout the immortal realm. One is in the 1,000-petal lotus pond, which your wife has already integrated into the purple cloud sword. One of the law fragments here with me has already entered your sword seal. As for the remaining 7, 3 are in the forbidden sword steel forest, suppressed by Qin Wuji. Those 3 are suppressed by Qin Wuji. The main sect of Baihua Valley in Dan Domain has 1. Zhujian Villa in Qi Domain has 1. Zhen Domain hides another. Its location unknown. The Soul Palace in Soul Domain has 1. The Time and Space Altar in Time Domain has 1. The furthest and most difficult one to acquire is in the Emperor Domain, with Emperor Songlong. The 3 in the Sword Steel Forest are the closest, but no one is allowed to enter the Forbidden Sword Steel Forest. Heading to the Dan Domain is walking straight into a trap. I suggest your next target be the Qi Domain. Zhujian Villa is a remnant lineage of the Sword Ancestor. Maybe we can persuade them.
Thank you, Pavilion Master Gu.
Before you go, take this with you. The Sword God back then shattered the Sword Realm. Not because he was out of options. He broke it willingly. He split it into 9 pieces, just waiting for someone to finish the journey he couldn't complete. The teleportation array to the Qi Domain opens in about 45 minutes. From Zhen Domain to Qi Domain. It's an active transfer. No need for the receiving end to verify our IDs.
During the teleportation, could it detect our wanted status and identity info?
It won't. This is a neutral transit route, independently built by the Zhen Domain, bypassing Emperor Domain jurisdiction on public routes. But at the Qi Domain exit, the moment you land, the Qi Domain's pursuit order will auto-scan instantly. You can't hide for long. News from the Sword Domain. Qin Wuji was summoned by Emperor Songlong and ordered on the spot to hand over the Tianjian Vein and all its remaining disciples. The charge is that the Tianjian Vein are remnants of the Sword God, implicated in the past Sword God Rebellion.
Remnants of the Sword God? The Tianjian Vein joined The sword domain. 800 years ago. What rebellion?
The Emperor doesn't care about logic or reason. He just wants the sword domains. Tianjian Vane Disciple Registry. Qin Wuji refused outright and was thrown into the sword domain's high-security prison. Qin Lai led two core disciples to break out of the sword domain. They're on the run now. The sword domain is currently split down the middle. Han Yuan, Lu Baishuang, and two other Vanes, following the Emperor Domain's orders, have taken over the entire sword domain's defenses. Yujian Vane's Lu He, when he defended you, was exposed. He's now imprisoned. All Tianjian Vane disciples outside, who were exposed, were hunted down and killed.
Where did Qin Lai escape to?
Someone saw him at the border between Qi Domain and Dan Domain. He deliberately sent out a signal. He's probably waiting for you to pick him up.
Then let's go to Qi Domain. First, we'll pick up Qin Lai in Qi Domain, then go to Zhujian Villa.
The day Han Yuan took over the sword domain's forbidden prison, Father sent me a message to run. He said the Tianjian Vane has been cursed for generations. It's not a curse. It's fear. Everyone who joins the Tianjian Vane will be targeted, hunted down. No one is spared. They want everyone dead. When the Vice Vane Master was covering our retreat, Han Su pierced his golden core with a single sword strike. The sword chi shattered all his meridians. The Vice Vane Master died. He said he guarded the Tianjian Vane for 400 years, waiting for an ascender like you to arrive. He knew the truth about the Tianjian Vane couldn't be hidden anymore. He died willingly.
Target acquired. 3 wanted individuals, dead or alive. Bring them in.
Bandage Qin Lai and take him first. Head towards Zhujian Villa.
What about you?
I'll catch up after I'm done here.
This isn't the sword chi of an Earth Sword Master. Earth Sword Master's sword chi can't damage the chi domain's specialized armor. What kind of power is this?
You are Yi Chen. The Sword God's legacy from the Immortal Realms wanted order.
I have something I'd like to exchange with your villa, the ancestor of Zhujian Villa, and I share the same lineage. His name was mentioned in the Sword God's legacy.
Come in. But there are Emperor Domain spies in the villa. You can only stay one night at most.
Qin Lai is injured. Can he make it to the sword forging platform tomorrow?
Once the fire poison is cleared, he can walk. I don't need to be carried.
No need to carry me. I'll walk on my own tomorrow.